Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Fishing Planet, and we are still taking on the bottom fish mission. Thought I might stick around here a little bit longer though, since I'm getting so many of these sickle pomfrets. I think I'd like to try going to nighttime and see if we do anything better, because we've got a really large peak here. And I'd like to be able to catch a trophy and a unique one, hopefully a unique one, before we move on to the next part of the mission. But we're going to go ahead and move here, get ourselves positioned in the middle, and as you saw, pilking does really well, and this is a great pilker to utilize. We're also going to be using the finger mullets and the scaled sardines to see if we can't get any ruby snappers while we're here. I would love to be able to pull at least another trophy out on that, if nothing else. Well, let's go ahead and get these bottom rods out here, and that's going to take me a few minutes. I will bring you back as soon as they get down where they're supposed to be. Alright guys, we got everything set out and we're doing ourselves some pilking here with this triple hook pilker blue 10-aught. But the sickle pomfrets have been going for it pretty heavily. Already getting bites. There we go. That's a nice bite. That's really nice. Yeah, this one's pretty decent sized. See what we got here. We got us, yep, another decent sized one, a little over 10 pounds. Still nothing on the bottom rods so far, but we're being patient. Yeah, what I love about the vertical jigging is the ability to still be able to attract them while it's going down into the water, not just coming up. See, we can still get a vertical jig, and sometimes you can get 2 and 3 dots doing it this way. I'm not getting it now, but at least I'm getting some attracting. Yep, see, it still works. Still works. Yeah, this is a good size one. This could be a ruby snapper, honestly. They still go for pilkers. I'm not so sure it was deep enough though. And there you go guys. Unique sickle pomfret. We've got ourselves our first unique. $48.94 cash, 26.616 pounds. Apparently this is a very popular fish with Japanese for food. There he is. There's the unique one. That's what I was hoping for, guys. Let me get a good picture of him. And we're going to see what the heck's biting on this other line here, if it doesn't get off. Yeah, we'll keep him for sure. Okay, he's still on there. Alright, can't tell how big he is. It might be another one, I don't know. We shall see. It's another sickle pomfret, just regular size. Not a monster, but we'll take it. And just take a look here. I think that... yeah, I wanted to see what the ruby snappers... yeah, I do have it set right. I thought so. I seriously want to get a trophy and a unique one of those. They're a lot harder to get. Here we got crab we can use. We got Japanese jack mackerel we can use. Let's switch it around here. And maybe we'll get their attention because they were here. We did catch them here. Just a regular one. Alright guys, we've got us another one off this pilker. And he was pretty deep. I'm hoping it might be a ruby snapper. It's definitely got the size for it. Wow, he was like well over 500 feet deep. That's pretty typical for the ruby snapper though. Alright. We're getting there. Takes a minute. That's what makes these so tough. You have to fish for them so deep. Alright, do we have ruby snapper? No, but we do have a trophy sickle pomfret, which that is all three types. That is pretty much them in completion. Pull that up here. Yep, that's all three of them. We are done with them. We have completed them. Now we just got to get this one. And I think that one's going to be a lot tougher, without a doubt. Well, I'm going to sit here and try this for a little bit longer, but if I don't get one soon, we're going to head on in and try to finish up that bottom fish mission. Alright guys, we've managed to catch every type of the sickle pomfret, including the trophy and the unique, but we still need to complete this mission for the bottom fish, and that means we've got to catch the giant grouper and a fish called the Giant Sweetlips. Now I didn't record this, but I do have a spot where they should be caught fairly easily. So we're going to have to change our bait situation in order to catch them. I'm trying to remember exactly what they go for. Let's see here. Yeah, we might get them first, because the other one is going to be a lot easier to find and, well, not easier to catch, but easier to find. Yeah, I think we caught it with sea worms and gulf shrimp. Not really huge hooks either. We also could try Japanese anchovy and finger mullets. So let's see. Let's get on our boat and we'll try to get to that spot. Alright, let's see. I don't think we can't fast travel that way. Let's try pulling up the map here. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it's up here to the north. Yeah, I believe it was right here. This navigation buoy. Yep, there's the marker for it. Let's see, what do we got on here? We've got Japanese jack mackerel, scaled sardines. The hooks are probably too big too. Let's go down size. Wait a minute, before I do anything, let me see what I caught it with last time. Let's see, I used gulf shrimp. That's what I thought. Yeah, we'll go with that again. Let's move to the middle. And we're still in a fairly decent peak. But let's try in the daytime. Alright. It's a cloudy day. Probably not as good as it could be, but we are going to size that hook down. Let's see, take it down to maybe a 4/0 for both of them. And we'll put gold shrimp on this one. And let's try the sea worms to start off with. I don't think you have to put it down too deep. This lagoon's actually pretty deep for a lagoon. Whoa. Okay, I was getting a bite. Alright, let's go ahead and put that right there. Okay, I thought I put ghost shrimp on that one. Alright, we'll put that on there. Wait a minute. Let's put that in the same spot. Yeah, I don't remember how deep you had to be. Let's bring this one up a little bit. Okay, something. Yep, I got something here. It's green jobefish. Not what we're after, but actually caught it fairly readily there. I don't. What? Let's just put that one in there. There we go, we got something else. It's a little bit bigger. There he is. That, my friends, is a Giant Sweetlips. Interesting name, huh? It's a pretty fish. It's not real big, but this is the kind of fish you see around reefs that are real colorful. But let's go ahead and keep him. Now, we've only caught the common size of this guy. We've got something biting on the other one now. Yeah, I might try casting it out a little bit, see if we can't get another one. I'd like to get a trophy or a unique, but that's not a guarantee. Yeah, they don't seem to be right on the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to put that one right there. Something keeps nibbling on this one. Come on. It's nibbling. I got it. I got it. Nah, I don't think it's as big. Probably another job fish. Yep, it is. Let me throw it out there one more time. We'll see if we can't get something. If not, we'll move on to the Giant Grouper and get that over with. That'll complete that mission. I'll have to come back here and try to catch a unique if I can't get it now. What else do they go for? The Giant Sweetlips, do they go for? Okay, they do go for pilkers. That might be an interesting thing to try. Probably not one this big, though. Yeah, a little bit smaller one, like maybe a mini pilker. Or single hook. Let's try the single hook 5-aught. Okay, we definitely got something on this one. Whoa. It's decent sized, whatever it is. Could be a shark. Nope, giant trevally. Yeah, they're everywhere. These are your basic grinding fish. Still haven't gotten the unique version of them, but I will eventually. Oh wow, we got one right off the bat here, guys. And we got one on the other one. Ah, black-tipped reef shark. That's always a possibility. Okay, this is fairly decent size, but it could be another giant trevally. Let's see what we got here. It is a greater amberjack. Yeah, let's just move on, guys. We at least got the one we were after. After I get this one picked up here. And another green jokefish. Well, let's go to the grouper location. I don't think we can fast travel though. Let's see what we got over here. Narrow barred mackerel. Yeah, this is the grouper location. Too expensive to skip. We're gonna have to travel there the old-fashioned way. Yeah, this is a really good spot. There are all kinds of fish here. We might have to head a little bit further in to get this more of the giant sweetlips. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to try that later on. Yeah, we gotta find ourselves some grouper, finish off this mission. Alright guys, we are getting close to where we need to be fishing. Actually, I think we passed it. It was back here. Yep, there they are. Now this is where I caught them in the last time I was here. Yeah, there are the markers. There's kind of a drop off right here. And the grouper hang out just past it. Alright, we have got ourselves in position. Where the heck did the markers go? Yeah, this is good enough, honestly. Yeah, let's go ahead and rehook and rebait our stuff here. Now we want some big hooks on this because we want to try to get something big if we can. I'm going to put well, you can put a 14-0 cap and hook on there, and I think there's another one that's even bigger than that. Yeah, the saltwater curved. We can put an 18 on there. These guys go for the gutted fish. And the Japanese spiny lobster. How deep is it here? 287. Yeah, you want to go pretty deep. Yeah, that's pretty good right there, guys. So we got one on the bottom and one not quite on the bottom. I might throw a pilker out there, but I'm going to try something a little bit bigger than that. Might try this double hook pilker. I had a lot of luck with it in the past. Oh, there we go. Got something vertical jigging. I don't think it's deep enough to get ruby snapper, but it'd be cool if we did. Oh, we're getting something on one of the big rods there. We got trophy 2-spot red snapper. That's cool. Now we have gotten a unique of those, so we've gotten all sizes. And whatever we got on this one is quit. But I think we need to go a little deeper on this one. Strike timed out. Alright, we got something on here, and we got something trying to bite on the right one too. Let's see what we got here. Another 2-spot red snapper. Definitely a good spot for these guys. Yeah, we're getting a lot of bites off this double hook pilker. Something bit that time. Alright, we definitely got one this time, guys. Yep, we got one. This will complete our mission. That's the only thing that could be this big. All we need is a young Goliath Grouper, and we will have it. Yeah, I still haven't got the trophies or the unique, but I will eventually get it. Right now, like I said, we just want to get this completed so that we can move on and focus on specific species. Wow, whatever this is, it's big. But even the common are huge though, so it could just be a common. Or maybe not. Okay, I think we're gonna be here a while, guys. Yep, definitely gonna be here a while.
Several boring minutes later.
Alright guys, I am back. I'm finally seemingly making some headway on this. Been at this for well over 10 minutes. He almost got it out to 400 feet. But we've got him pretty close to the boat at this point. He keeps taking it out to 50 feet though. He's not making this easy. And there he goes again. Daggone it. Yeah, I thought once it got down in the 50s I was going to possibly gain on him, but he's just not giving it up. Boy, I've gotten into the 30s and it just keeps going back up. Man. Okay, we got... We're so close now, guys. This is one strong fish. He might take it in the hundreds again. God bless it. He is going to do it. Yep. Well, I've fought some common size ones this long before, so doesn't mean we got us a trophy or a unique, but sure would be nice if it were for all this effort. Jeez. Yeah, he's taking it right back in the hundreds again. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'm hoping he's tiring out. We've got him so close here. 14 feet. 9 feet. We got him, guys. Finally. Yes. It is just a regular size one. All that fight. He's 301 pounds. Not a personal best by any means. But we did get one. Yeah, I can't even imagine how long it would take to bring in a unique. But you see just how big. That's a good size common though. 301's pretty good. But that completes that mission, guys. That completes that mission. The KUDA ATHOLHU bottom fish mission is complete. 55,000 cash, 1 bait coin, and a metallic 6-ounce plug. 11-aught. I don't think they come that big unless you win them. We'll claim that. But that is, I think, the last of the exploration missions for this, guys. Yeah. There are some others that we could try in the mastering that will take place here. And of course this fish monster luminous flying fish trolling rig and the sailfish monster. Yeah, that one, like I said in the last episode, that's going to be really, really, really tough. Because you got to catch a trophy sailfish for the bartender. And let me tell you something. Just finding a sailfish sometimes can be a pain in the butt. Well, I think that's what we might take on next time, guys. We'll go ahead and track it. And we'll see how far we get. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be back with another episode of Fishing Planet. Until next time, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.